ever liked. Yeah, I met somebody too.
No, just move that chair to the right. Move that chair just to the right. Slide the chair over, and then put it right next to it. Honest to God. There you go. I got a couple extras in here. Okay. Putting my tape in there.
Gary, you want this? Gary.
Good evening, everybody. Is that on? Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for your patience. We are going to get started here in a few minutes. You can tell I'm not a PA guy. If everybody can find their seats, I know it's a little tight. Please be patient with us, but the graduates should be on their way within a few minutes. We're getting them lined up, and they're on their way. So thank you for your patience, and we'll get the show on the road here shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of our national colors presented by the Pottsgrove Navy Junior ROTC and remain standing for the national anthem and posting of the colors. It is my pleasure to introduce our Assistant Principal, Mr. Chris Stein.
It is my honor to welcome parents, grandparents, family, friends, faculty, staff, administration, school board of directors, and the class of 2025 to the 69th Annual Pottsgrove High School Commencement Ceremony. This is a very special evening for our entire community to celebrate the achievements of these seniors. Before we begin, we would like to take a moment to celebrate our very own Mrs. Kimberly Emery, who is retiring from the high school this year after 35 years of service. Mrs. Emery started at the Pottsgrove Intermediate School in 1989, which is our current middle school, with time spent after that at both Lower and Ringing Rocks before settling in here at the high school. Mrs. Emery, thank you for all you have done for our students and the Pottsgrove community. It is now my pleasure to introduce the senior class president, Ms. Kanaja Alexander.
Thank you. It has been an honor and a great privilege to be this year's class president. Working with the amazing advisors as well as the other class officers has been an incredible experience I will never forget. Throughout this year, coming up with how to make everyone's senior year the best to our abilities has been amazing, and I couldn't ask for a better team to do it with. I've spent almost 12 years of my life with the students in front of me. I can confidently say we have learned a lot from one another over the course of these years. I've seen these same people grow from kids to young adults they are today. And while graduating and receiving our diploma is perceived as a simple task of life, it is indeed far from that. Before me are students that balance their personal life, school life, and many other internal issues they have dealt with and pulled through up to the very end. So no matter what other things of how you did and the time you spent these 4 years, I want everyone to know your academic performance, dedication, and diligence does not go unnoticed, and for that I want to congratulate you all. So let's talk about your hard work. Standing up here, I mentioned that you did this by taking tests, completing homework, and studying. However, there is more to it than that. Graduating isn't a sign that you did the work that was needed to be done in order to graduate, but that you learned the real-world skills, lessons, and knowledge that comes with it as well. I know that we will remember math formulas unless that is our intended field of study, but we now have the education and values that will support our journey into adulthood. In addition to our academics, we also shared events like dances, pep rallies, and athletic games, which do not explicitly demonstrate the same content we learn in classes, but just as those classes, these other events give us experiences that we will carry with us from this point on. Despite mentioning how amazing everyone's high school journey was, I had the mistaken belief which allowed me to think these 4 years wouldn't be as hard as they were. Even living through the years, I couldn't grasp that I should be having such a hard time in school. From work to exams, college prep, and school events, high school has not always been the best years of my life. Nonetheless, the people and the connections I have gained from it have accumulated many amazing memories. Again, going back to the topic of hard work, I would say I obtained these great relationships and memories due to my previous and current interpretation of what hard work is. Formerly, I believed a perfect high school career meant excelling in all ways. So when I didn't achieve that, I believed I didn't work hard enough. To me, perfection meant that my determination was actually paying off. Things like not getting the best grade on a test or missing an important step in my college applications would make me believe I was slacking. However, I know now that working hard doesn't always mean doing the best academically, but doing the best of your abilities and displaying work and determination that reflects you in the best way possible. It is okay to give yourself breaks and times to breathe or know that a bad grade should only motivate you to get an even better one next time. For this realization, I'd like to thank my family and friends. I see now that along every step of the way, they've helped me by illustrating their own hard work and their own self, and that in its own way helped me to find mine. In appreciation to those who have been an important part of my journey, I would like to give light on their career paths, which I guarantee they will flourish and do great things in. If you hear your kid's name called, please clap for them. Anthony Bearfield Jr., who plans to be an OR nurse. Karima Butler, who wants to be a dental specialist. Trinae Watkins, who wants to be a pediatric nurse. Anjanae Watkins, who wants to be a real estate agent. Samira Tatel, who wants to be a medical assistant or RN nurse. Michael Coleman, who wants to be a forensic scientist. Jermaine Kennedy, who plans to go into neurosurgeon. Dutelo Opoku, who wants to be a lawyer and practice law in different fields. Kerrigan Mayberry, who wants to be a marketing agent. Danielle Clement, who wants to be a PR specialist working with Fortune 500 companies. Sierra Outlaw, who wants to be a paralegal or federal detective. And Gisela Ramos, who wants to be an OR nurse or a surgical first assistant. For the family members that have been a part of my learning journey, including the best and the worst, I would also like to give recognition to them as well. My cousin Uzarian Moore, Omaria Miller, Shakira Alexander, Nikwasia McNeil, Sharita Alexander, my grandmother Maggie Lamb, and then my family who, of course, have traveled up here to see me. Above all, I devote my being of the person I am today, including my character, my brain, my intuition, to my mother, Keisha Alexander. No amount of words, gifts, or thank yous can compare to the gift of having the ability to call this person my mother. I have learned more than ever from just her wisdom and her actions, and I continue to learn more from her every day. In appreciation of her, I would like to quote something from her that I hold dearly to this day. Crying gets you nowhere. For me as a child, this simply meant I would not be getting my way. But as I grew up, I began to discover another meaning to this phrase. For many who know me, I have the most sensitive eyes ever. I cry when I laugh, when I'm happy, sad, confused, angry, or even scared. The list goes on, and again, I have my mother to thank, since this is something I inherited from her. Getting older, I faced many hardships going after my dreams, and time again, I was given situations where all I would want to do is cry. Most times, I would try and stuff down my tears or drop whatever is making me feel the way I feel in order to stop this emotion that ultimately made me feel weak. And for me, I couldn't be weak. This was a sign of sensitivity, along with crying, which made me feel as if I couldn't do what I want to achieve. So often, I found myself in the dilemma of crying or giving up. I never made sense of the reality of what comes after I made a decision. Over time, I thought more about the true meaning behind crying gets me nowhere, and it's not that I shouldn't cry, but that I should allow myself to feel these emotions, and instead I should cry more. No matter the circumstances, crying is only temporarily, and it is what you decide to do after that you're crying that's important. So from that point of my realization, I understood that I would allow myself room to accept the stress and the overwhelming feelings, because I know afterwards I'll have the mental stability to tackle whatever the task is. To conclude my speech, I want my final address for you all to remember is that crying gets you nowhere. So when you need to cry, cry. But don't let that stop you. Relieve your stress and prepare yourself to redirect that emotion and instead create a solution to your problems. Finally, with that, I hope for you all to head off to a bright future full of success to accomplish all your dreams and to make a reality of the goals you have set. Forever stay optimistic and positive despite the challenges you encounter. Thank you. Tonight, Ms. Christine Hires, our class vice president, and I will preside over the commencement ceremony. I would now like to welcome to the stage our musical ensemble featuring Ethan Chambers, Logan Ike, Emily Gomez, Jacob Love, Paige Pearson, Jana Strunk, and Savannah Van Horn.
might be apart, but I hope you always know you'll be with me wherever I go. It's time to show the world we've got something to say. A song to sing out loud will never fade away. I know I'll miss you, but we'll meet again someday. We'll never fade away. So I'm moving on, letting go, holding on to tomorrow. I've always got the memories while I'm finding out who I'm gonna be. We might be apart, but I hope you always know you'll be with me wherever I go. Holding on to tomorrow. I go. Memories while I'm finding out who I'm gonna be. We might be apart, but I hope you always know you'll be with me. Yeah, wherever I go. Wherever I go. Wherever I go.
I am pleased to introduce to you all the Salutatorian for the class of 2025, Mr. Jonathan Neihart.
Good afternoon, everyone. First, I would like to thank my family, my mom, my dad, my brother, and sister. Without them, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I definitely wouldn't be giving this speech. When I learned about it, that I would have to give it, I was scared, and I still am. I mean, how can I inspire you all to be successful when you already are successful? But what I can do is share what I have learned so far as I have traveled my unique path. And I've simplified it down to 3 primary pieces of advice that hopefully you can all bring with you on the next step of your lives. I like to think of them as the elements of success. The first is water. Just as water flows downhill, the flow of time is always forward. If we constantly wait for what comes next, it will sail by us faster than we know it. Right now, I bet most of us are thinking about when all of these grad speeches are going to finally finish and we can graduate and leave. But even so, I advise you to make each moment last. We were all kids once, and now that time has passed. We are currently graduating, accumulation of 4 years of hard work, but soon this single afternoon will pass as well. Time keeps moving. If you are stubborn and resist, you could be eroded into something smaller and weaker. If you only worry about the future, you will drown in the what could happen. So, you can prepare for the future, learn from the past, but live in the moment. Find something to enjoy as you go with the flow, surfing the waves of time. The next element is fire. Graduation is where paths really begin to split. Out of school, everyone does something different on their own. However, what is common is that we will all eventually fail in something. We will feel confident, so we will keep reaching farther. Then perhaps our ambition will blind us. Things will turn heated, we will get burned, and it will hurt. But know that the fire which leads to destruction is crucial for new growth. From the ashes, still full from the nutrients and knowledge which once grew, a new life will begin. Fire is dangerous, but it is also a tool. It can reveal strength and resilience. Lastly is earth. You need a strong family, and you need strong friends. Or you need friends whom you can call family. Either way, find people from whom you don't have to hide your true self. Find people who can carefully chisel through that rock-hard exterior and see the true you, like a stone opened up to reveal radiant crystals. They don't have to break you because they have taken the time to learn your strengths and weaknesses. And with trust, your beauty within will not be exploited or sold, but rather treasured and admired. That being said, if you don't have an appealing interior or if your confidence in your true self is about to crumble, it is more important to take the time you need to care for yourself. The most beautiful gems take the longest to form. They undergo the strongest pressures and the hottest situations. Then they return more valued than ever before. From my personal journey, that is what I have learned. To live in the moment, learn from your mistakes, and surround yourself with people who care. There are many more, but specifically, I hope these 3 can prove valuable elements to your success. Congratulations, class of 2025. Graduating is a success, and I hope you all find many more. Thank you.
Next, I would like to introduce the valedictorian of the senior class, Miss Mackenzie Gray.
Good evening, everyone. It is a pleasure to be standing before you all today. Thank you to the friends, families, administrators, teachers, and faculty for making this day happen. And a huge congratulations to the class of 2025 for making it to the day that we've all been waiting for. I would also like to thank my mom and dad for their unwavering support and commitment to my academics and athletics. Lastly, thank you to my little sister Morgan. I wish I could take you to college with me. Thank you for being one of my biggest supporters. Thank you, Morgan, for also giving me the great advice of write a good speech. I hope that you find it up to your standards. If you know me, then you know that I have stressed over every single assignment, test, quiz, project, you name it, that has gotten me to this point today. Throughout my entire high school experience, if I knew I had schoolwork or a test to study for, I would not hang out with friends, attend family events, go to fun dinners, or even do something fun on the weekend. You name it, I wasn't doing it. And until my senior year, I did not really grasp that everything would end so soon, and that I was letting time fly past me by being so immersed in my schoolwork alone. Only a couple weeks ago did I pick up on the fact that I finally allowed myself to live out a quote by John Lennon, which constantly plagues my brain. It is this: life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans. Let me set the scene for you. In my usual fashion, I was sitting in my room on a Saturday night watching numerous AP classroom videos for my stat exam. My phone was blowing up with texts from my friends asking to hang out. I'd look at my video, then back at my phone, then back at my video, then back at my phone. I sat there having a mental battle over whether or not I should go out. I had gone out the night before and skipped studying. I did not want to do that again. However, I did go anyways. Did I watch a stat video or 2 at the hangout? Yeah, but the point is that I went with the flow. How many times have you had a plan in your head and skipped out on spontaneous events because they didn't fit in with your schedule? I have fallen victim to this so many times. Those random coffee runs, impromptu hangouts, playing board games, late night haps at Applebee's, and Target shopping trips would not have happened if we let our other plans get in the way. Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans. Parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, how many times have you felt like you're missing out on your teenager's high school years because of extra work plans or grown-up duties? It is tough to see the children we once were, grow up in the blink of an eye. However, those glimpses of the old times when you're hanging out with your high schoolers after their games or concerts or plays, most likely getting kiwi yogurt, are some of the best memories you remember, even if the frozen yogurt trip meant going to sleep at a later time on a work night. Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans. Although the weight of the name Valedictorian is pretty nice to carry around, I like to make it known that sometimes the sacrifices for school were not worth it If there is one piece of advice to take from me this evening, it is this. Hang out with your friends, hang out with your family, watch that movie you've been dying to see, spend time with your grandparents, whatever it is, just do it. My pop-up used to tell me that I was working myself too hard and that I needed to take a break. After we lost him a couple of years ago, I have not had those reminders. So this is why I'm reminding you all today to let life happen. Although I wouldn't have admitted it then, my pop-up was right. I'm still standing here as your valedictorian after taking nights off to have some fun. He used to tell me that I was his number one, so I hope that actually being number one in my class makes him not as mad at me for waiting so long to just go with the flow and let those spontaneous moments in life happen. I encourage you all to do the same, and I wish everyone the best in their future endeavors. I hope to see you on my random coffee runs, late night haps at Applebee's, and numerous impromptu Target trips. Congratulations, class of 2025. We made it.
Now, I would like to welcome to the podium Principal Dr. Felicia Gonzalez.
Good evening, Pottsgrove High School, families, faculty, esteemed guests, and most importantly, the class of 2025. As your principal for the past 3 months, it's an absolute honor and privilege to stand before you. Since arriving here at Pottsgrove High School, I've been consistently impressed by the vibrant energy and undeniable spirit of the Falcons, a spirit that truly demonstrates one of the determination, clear vision, and the unwavering courage to take flight. And looking out at all your bright, eager faces, I see that powerful spirit embodied in each of you, each and every single one of you. Tonight marks a truly significant milestone, a culmination of years of dedication, growth, and countless shared experiences. Think back to those early days as a freshman, maybe a little overwhelmed, perhaps a bit awkward, navigating new hallways and new expectations. Now look at yourselves, confident, resilient, and ready to take on the world. This journey has been filled with triumphs on the athletic field, breakthroughs in the classrooms, captivating performances on our stages, and yes, even those late night study sessions. And let's be honest, this journey wasn't smooth for all of us. It wasn't a smooth flight path. Life rarely is. We all make mistakes, every single one of us without exception. It is inherent, unavoidable, and often uncomfortable part of growing, learning, and ultimately becoming the person we are meant to be. Perhaps you made a poor choice on a test, said something you regretted, or faced a setback that felt insurmountable at the time. These moments, as difficult as they may have been, were not failures. They were learning experiences, opportunities for profound growth. What truly defines us as individuals and as a community isn't whether we stumble or fall, but how we choose to get back up. How we embrace those second chances, not as a sign of weakness or a mark of failure, but as an opportunity to adjust course, to learn from our missteps, and to come back stronger, wiser, and more determined. This concept of choice, graduates, is what I want you to carry on with you as you leave the nest of Pottsgrove High School. Just this class alone, there's been many triumphs over the last 4 years. 74% of the graduating class will be pursuing continued education, 49% pursuing a 4-year college degree, 25% pursuing a 2-year degree at a community or technical college. The class of 2025 alone earned $2,150,842 in grants, merit money, and scholarships. At the senior awards ceremony a few nights ago, $50,000 in scholarships were awarded. I wanted to take a moment to congratulate one graduate, Megan Walsh, who has already earned her associate's degree from Montgomery County Community College. "17% of the graduating class will be directly entering the workforce after graduation. 80% of those are pursuing the field that they studied at the Western Montgomery Career and Technology Center. Nine graduates will represent our country in the armed services. Would those students please stand up to be recognized? So, class of 2025, as you prepare to embark on the next chapter of your incredible lives, remember the spirit of the Falcon. Remember the strength and the agility you've cultivated here. Remember the power of choices and the endless possibilities that second chances offer. Embrace every new experience, learn from every interaction, and always, always believe in the boundless potential that resides within each and every single one of you. Get out there, class of 2025, and soar to heights unknown. So congratulations, Falcons. We are incredibly proud of everything you've accomplished and everything you are yet to become. Can't wait to see what the future holds for each of you. Wanted to take a moment and thank all of you for everything you've taught me over the last few months. So go Grove.
It is my pleasure to introduce School Board President, Mr. Jay Strunk.
Good evening, parents, families, and friends of the Falcons. And a special good evening to the Pottsgrove High School class of 2025. On behalf of the Pottsgrove School District Board of Directors, congratulations on your graduation and on your achievements. And as joyous as this day is, it's also filled with a bit of trepidation because it represents a major transition in each of your lives. When you think about it, your life to date has been a series of transitions. Perhaps the greatest of these has been your 18-year transition from dependence to independence, from childhood to adolescence to adulthood, from having choices made for you to taking responsibility for making choices on your own. Dr. Gonzalez just introduced the concept of choices, and she spoke about the power and the impact they have on our life's journey. I'd like to further explore this concept and encourage each of you to reflect on and to consider where you stand in relation to what I believe are the big seven of the choices we all make and we all face for the remainder of our lives. Now, 18 years ago, your parents or your caretakers made choices for you, from what you ate to what you wore, and to what time you went to bed. And then came elementary school, and then middle school, and not only did you suddenly have more adults in your lives, but these adults began including you more and more in a variety of the choices. And you began, and it probably seems like only yesterday, you began high school. And you began making more and more choices on your own. What do you want to wear? What do you want to eat? What classes do you want to sign up for? Who do you want to choose as your friends? And now it's your high school graduation. And the greatest choice facing each of you is who do you want to become? Some of you have decided to start with college, others with technical school or military service, or the world of work, or taking time to travel, to think, and to plan. The choices we make, the choices you make, will shape and will define your destiny. A critical driver of the choices we make, especially the specific choices we make, are the broader choices that we choose in values. There are several of these value choices that have continued to challenge and confront me throughout my life, and I believe they'll also continually challenge each of you as you navigate your journeys. I call them the Big Seven, and I'd like to share them with you and to suggest to each of you the choices that I believe can have the greatest impact on your life and on all of our lives going forward. First, choose right over wrong. We all know the difference, but sometimes, especially when we're hungry or we're angry or we're down and out or we're running out of time, the wrong thing seems appropriate or easier. Seniors, avoid the temptation. Always do what's right. Second, choose the positive over the negative. Mother Nature has given us rose bushes. And you know, we can complain because the rose bushes have thorns. Or we can rejoice because the thorn bushes have roses. It all depends on how we choose to see it. Graduates, choose to search for the roses. Third, choose giving over taking. When I was 18 years old, there was this little restaurant on the Ocean City boardwalk, and hanging on the wall inside the restaurant was this sign that said, "If you see someone without a smile, give them one of yours. Be a giver." Fourth, choose we over me. My wife Denise and I attended several performances of your senior class play, Fiddler on the Roof. And during the first act, there's this wedding scene that includes a bottle dance. And several dancers come out wearing flat-top hats, and while dancing around the stage, swirling their arms and kicking their legs, they balance a bottle on top of their hats. You remember that. During one of the performances we went to, the bottle fell off the hat of one of the front row dancers and rolled across the stage. What happened next was pretty amazing. A dancer in the back row, without missing a swirl of her arms or a kick of her legs, and without losing her spot on the stage, bent down, scooped the bottle off the stage floor, and subtly handed it back to the dancer who lost it, who then placed it back on the top of her hat. And they continued to finish the dance without missing a step, without missing a beat. They chose we over me. Can you do that? Can we do that? Fifth, choose courage over fear. Stand up and speak up for what you believe in. Be the change you want to see in this world. After all, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And sixth, choose significance over success. Strive not just to be the best in the world, but set your goals to also be the best for the world. To achieve a delicate balance in your life's journey between what you choose to do and who you choose to be. This is the difference between having success because of what you do, because of what we do, and being significant because of who you are. Not just the best in the world, but the best for the world. And above all, graduates, choose love over hate. Many, if not most of you who are graduating today, continually live and practice one or more of these 7 values. You don't do it for the recognition, but you do so because that's who you are. The school board and I commend each of you for your caring, for your courage, for your kindness, and for your compassion. This is who you are. This is who we are. This is Falcon Pride. This is the Falcon 4. Being safe, being positive, being respectful, getting the golden ticket, and being responsible. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Pottsgrove, a little school with a big heart. And so, seniors, as you walk up to this stage to take your bow and to receive your diploma, and as you throw your cap in the air and celebrate your achievements, and as you begin your life's next journey, the board of directors, several of them are in the back, the board and I pray that this following wish comes true for each and every one of you. May your life become all that you want it to be. May your dreams stay big. May your worries stay small. May you never need to carry more than you can hold. And may the values you live, define the content of your character and become the source of your success. Thank you, and again, congratulations to each and every one of you. I'd like now to invite the superintendent of our Pottsgrove School District, Dr. David Finnerty, to join me at the podium.
Good evening, everyone, and congratulations to the class of 2025. As superintendent, it is my role to certify that you have met the requirements to be a graduate of Pottsgrove High School and to present you to the school board. So, Mr. Strunk, would you join me up here, please? So, Mr. Strunk, as superintendent of the Pottsgrove School District and a commissioned officer of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I here certify that the members of the class of 2025 have met the requirements for graduation, and it is with great pride that I now present the class of 2025 to you for graduation.
Thank you, Dr. Finnerty. As president of the board of directors for the Pottsgrove School District, it's my honor to accept the class of 2025. Mrs. Childs? And Mr. Kincaid, please call the roll.
Kineja Naira Alexander. Christine Elizabeth Hires. Mackenzie Ann Gray. Jonathan Patrick Nyhart. Jotella Nena Apokwu. Abigail Marie Baker. Emily Gomez. Paige Elizabeth Peterson. Jana Carmela Strunk. Savannah Marie Van Horn. Alexandra Marie Appleton. Angelina Elise Bechtel. Lacey Lynn Bogetta. Rosalind Kira Bortner. Alexis Lynn Brannon. Mia Rose Brochel. Annabelle Michelle Bowie. Angel Rosalind Carter. Ashley Diana Castillo. Mia Anai Castro Zicardi. Sierra Danielle Claflin. Danielle Marie Clement. Liliana Mithalia Clifton. Julie Teresa Colazzi. Adriana Colon. Riley Jane Agnes Crawford. Mia Angelina Dericati. Ryan Porter Fritz. Ethan Sean Chambers. Logan Jacoby Ike Lusenhop. Jacob Henry Love. Wyatt Allen Acree. Logan Russell Albright. Robert Andrew Appel. Anthony Michael Bearfield Jr. Andrew Lewis Baumgardner. Colin Berge. Dante Bibbs Jr. Thomas Boyce Jr. Xavier Stone Braxton. Austin Francis Brennan. Liam John Brennan. Anthony Jacob Buckner. Carter Thomas Berg. Cameron Leslie Burris. Gatlin Busatil. George Anthony Clare Jr. Vincent Clay. John William Clifton. Justin Robert Coons. Alexandra Lau Arcilla. Good job, Lexi. Jasmine Mejia Velasquez. Faith Verity Durstein. Tessa Michelle Doris. Carly Joy Ettinger. Evelyn Elizabeth Engelman. Marley Rose Flannery. Abby Sophia Fuentes. Elizabeth Paige Galloway. Emma Nicole Gonzalez. Abigail Jules Gaucher. Priscilla Marie Rosacilla Govia. Kylie Elizabeth Grossmiller. Maymuna Roberta Kise. Sarah Marie Gunther. Mariah Danielle Haig. Isabella Haynes. Isabella Sahara Hall. Ivania Jane Hatley. Melanie Alessandra Hernandez Izquierdo. Sierra Jade Hesse. Annika Ella Grace Hill. Kamal Curry. Julius DeTillo. Colin Dietz. Grayson Sawyer Dietrich. Bryson Robert Ellis. Jackson Wyatt Eskew. Mason Alexander Farkash. Derek Ford. Jacob Henry Frederick. Christian Angel Fuentes. Gabriel Joseph Fuentes. Christopher Lee Garcia. Jake Thomas Gondos. Charles Pierce Greco. Nazir Jabril Green. Devon Greenidge. Anthony Louis Guardiani Jr. Noah Micah Hall. Jason Dondi Harkins. Austin Skelly Hartz. Asher William Hofstadter. Deontay James Hoskins. Addison Jeanette Hornack. Paige Hunter. Mia Concetta Ibrahim. Giovanna Marie Ingram. Soma Bell Jacobs. Janae Jefferson. Samira Regina Jatel. Tynira Annette Johnson. Zaida Hanifa Kakar. Ava Kaufman. Jade Alexa Kazmerchak. Tatum Elizabeth Kelly. Adriana Grace Kennedy. Juliana Nicole Langton. Ava Rose Lehman. Braylon Nicole Lewis. Patrice Mackenzie London. Victoria Louise Lotufo. Emerson Faith Martinez. Carrigan Brielle Mayberry.
Vernaya Rose McCauley. Tatiana Layla McVeigh. Desiree Elaine Merriweather. Cristobal Garcia IV. Jamil Jeffers. Merrick Thomas Johnson. Caden Michael Kelly. Ryan James Kelly. Jermaine Anthony Kennedy Jr. Joseph James Killen. Gavin Ryan Knox. Mason Jackson Cratchley. Benjamin Samuel Laffey. Andy Lee. Andrew Donald Leeser. Alexander Sincere Leibensberger. Jaden Orlando Leon. Wyatt James Levingood. Christopher Lee London. Stephen Christopher Lee London. Jalen Lynch. Anthony Michael Magazzino Jr. Memphis Michael Malik. Elijah James Markavage. Aaron Thomas Marinari. Julius Adun Caesar Marshall. Isaac Glenn Martin. Noah Aaron Martz. Rowan Sky Musa. Joy Charity Needling. Grace Charlotte Novitsky. Cecilia Grace Olak. Sierra Jessica Outlaw. Shayla Alexandra Palacios Orochi. Lauren Panko. Yvette Phoebe Agnes Pay. Julia Rose Patricus. Katrina Priot. Gisela Ramos. Delaney Rice. Selena Risso. Chadamar Love Rivera Velez. Robin Rizzatello. Aaliyah Rockamore. Donna Marie Ruesta. Gabriella Rugliancic. Malia Marissa Salata Warwick. Michaela Patricia Shupard. Madison Rose Strain. Samantha Yamilet Tanasaka. Lauren Kaylee Vaughn. Isaiah Aslan Massamore. Anthony Tyrese Mays. Brandon Daniel McKinley. Christian Mendez. Deshaun Mitchell. Elijah Muhammad. Owen Daniel Mounts. Najee Muhammad. Connor Thomas Mullen. James Theodore Mueller III. Dylan James Nold. Landon Miles Novitsky. Shane Adam O'Hanlon. Yafet Tornes Olia. Jake Anthony Palladino. Ryan Paul. Charles Patrick Potpinko. Thomas Emmanuel Raimondi. Jordan Aaron Raudenbush. Catherine Ann Ream. Megan Elizabeth Walsh. Anjanae Sierra Veronica Watkins. Trinae Ziera Annette Watkins. Kelsey Jean Widener. Giselle Renee White. Julia Rose White. Mahaya Zainab Williams. Miracle Neve Williams. Sarah Joy Yost. Shay Reisman. William Yamil Ripolette Carabello. Chase Ramir Roberts. Michael Angel Rosado. Jacob Merrill Rowe. Thomas Anthony Sambrick. Wilbur Emmanuel Sanchez. Samuel James Schmelzer. Justin Taylor Schoen. Mason Matthew Simone. Alexander James Sotomayor. Jonathan Walter Spott. Zachary Robert Spieth. Jeffrey Daniel Strawley. Cole Greg Strunk. Zachary Greer Strunk. Tony Swan III. Justin Kyle Schwartz. Anthony Sumsky. Darren Armand Thaxton Jr. Jack Lewis Thompson. Joseph Jun-hyuk Touchton. Tyler Nathaniel Trexler. George Udebunon. Alexander Vasquez. Gabriel Jonathan Venezia. Jesse Villagomez. Thomas Lee Walker III. Haven Austin Wallace. Cameron Jace Waller. Cole Foster Williams. Christopher Shin. Eos Jacob. Matthew Philip Yankowski. Mason Tyler Yanish. Corey Michael Yoakum. David Zhang. Thomas Anthony Ziemba III.
This is the best moment ever. It's now my pleasure to pronounce the class of 2025 graduated. Once again, please welcome Class President Kanasia Alexander.
At this time, I ask the class of 2025 to rise. Seniors, please move your tassel from the right eye to the left. At this time, I ask everyone to rise as we invite select seniors from the Pottsgrove High School Chamber Choir to lead us in the singing of the alma mater.
Cheers fill the old hallowed halls. Toast to the falcons who wear maroon and white. Hail Pottsgrove High School, your praises we sing.
Seniors, please remain standing, and all visitors, please be seated. We would like to thank everyone for participating in this special day for the class of 2025. We would ask that everyone remain seated until the class recessional is completed.
Somewhere